with. I don't know. Did you see this? A bunch of comedians met with the Pope. Did you see? It was the weirdest thing. The Pope asked for an audience of comedians. It was Chris Rock, Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, Whoopi Goldberg. You all went and met with the Pope. And I'm not sure if I'm more offended as a Catholic or as a comedian. I mean, it was. Did you? What do you think the Pope should be meeting with comedians, or comedians should be meeting with the Pope?
I thought it was cool, but I thought it was inappropriate that he had Gallagher show up and he smashed a giant grape to make the wine that they ended up drinking during the mass. That was inappropriate, but.
That was bad.
Did you think you might make the short list, Ed? Is that
No, that's the only short list that I'm not going to make. I would have loved to have turned down the Pope. That would have been awesome. But the Pope would have called and said, "No, that's not that. I have too much integrity."
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Kensel and Witt weren't there. And then Kensel would have to get gas money for driving to Italy. That would have been awesome.
Kensel would have had to buy a bishop puppet.
Yeah, exactly. And Wynn would have had a collection of hats, like all the
digging through Vatican relics. All right, what do we have here? All right.
Never had a hold up midnight mass while Witt cleared the altar of all his props.
I made the wrong turn.
Why though? Like, did it get into that?
I have no idea why the Pope would want to meet with comedians. It's ridiculous. And the bad part was when Louis C.K. came up and was masturbating in front of the nuns. There's no reason for that.
Literally the sacristy.
There was no reason for him to do that.
I think the Pope just got Netflix and he's in the comedy now.
Right? Yeah, that could definitely it.
The Pope is going to be doing a podcast soon.
It is cool. It's like, you remember that movie? What was the movie where Richard Pryor, he was bought by a rich kid?
The Toy.
Oh,
The Toy.
right.
Yeah, it might be a toy situation where like the Pope is just into this now.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, Richard Pryor's dead.
Hey, Chris Rock, how about you live in the Vatican for a little while?
Dude, I don't think it's that far-fetched.
No, I could see it.
It's amazing that the Pope, that would have been hilarious if somebody like Bobcat Goldthwait would have shown up and done something crazy but he had all these safe comedians like Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, if that's the Pope's taste, I don't think he's qualified to be the Pope if he thinks Whoopi Goldberg's a comedian.
Well, what's funny is that the comedians that are doing it are definitely going to do time about it. Because how could you meet the Pope and have that experience and not tell
Chris
it to the
Rock
stage?
has to have a good 25 minutes on that. He has to.
And all the comedians are going to be able to basically compare notes of just everybody's experience when they talk.
They also brought comedians from all over the world. So it wasn't just comedians that are well known to us.
Okay.
It's people that you've never heard of that are just huge in like friggin' Somalia.
Right. Yeah.
Somalia's
the
funniest.
Somalia Gallagher.
Yeah.
They don't let him smash anything.
They don't have
just empty, just nothing.
The winner of last Somali comic standing got to go on there. That must have been on.
Comedy Train.